Hey, what's up guys, Wildchild here, and good old Call of Duty War at War goes up against Call of Duty World War II. I thought it was a cool gameplay to post because these two games are really about the same thing, you know, same guns and same stuff. So the weapon of choice for both gameplays will be the STG-44 because I love the gun. I think it's pretty good and I think it's awesome. So one thing I want to point out is look at the running animation here in World at War with the STG-44, and also look at the reloading animation here in this game. And when I compare it to the one in Call of Duty World War II, I thought it was pretty cool. They're different, and I thought it was pretty cool. And obviously, look at the way the gun looks, more like the FOV of the gun, the field of view of the gun in this game, kind of like far away from the soldier. It kind of looks like a smaller gun. So when I compare this to the other one, once we start getting the gameplay on Call of Duty World War II. So, okay, so there's a little disappointment regarding Call of Duty World War II multiplayer after playing the beta. So there are people who did not like the game at all, and I am also disappointed because it wasn't that fun. You know, I was expecting something like this game, something like really fun, really cool, and just bring back the memories of like really cool maps. And that was the biggest disappointment in World War II, at least so far. The maps they gave us in the beta, they're just terrible, like the most boring maps ever. You know, I agree with other people who say the same thing. Yeah, the maps are just not fun at all. They're just, and that's huge, man. Because even if the game is good but the maps are boring, it makes the gameplay boring. So if everything is boring, if things are not fun, you're not going to enjoy it, you know. And I thought it was just like too boring and kind of clunky. And graphics wise, I don't really care about it because even this one over here looks all like blurry and not so 1080. It's still fun, you know. It's still fun, and I wish this game was not hacked at all because I still be playing it because I love it. The map layout in every map in this game were like perfect. Here in Courtyard, like small size map, man, chaotic, and it was pretty fun, and it was really good. I don't know, my favorite map, I have like a few favorite maps. You know, Upheaval was pretty awesome. CeeLo, man, it was pretty awesome. But my number one map, maybe in all Call of Duty franchise, I don't know, man, I have to say Roundhouse. I love that map. I thought the map layout and everything in that map was just so perfect and so cool. And I just love it, really love it, really pretty good. So the map layout in World at War was pretty good, right? And even though it was World War II, it felt like a fast-paced. Oh, Castle, remember Castle, man? Like a fast-paced maps, you know. Even though we had these old-school guns, you know, it felt like a fast-paced, you know, game, and it was pretty good. When I play World War II, it just felt like slow and clunky, and people were saying, well, it's slow because it's World War II, but I'm like, no, World at War was like same guns, man, you know, MP40, Thompson, STG-44 and all this stuff, but it just felt like fast. It just feels like really fun. so yeah, a big disappointment so far, at least from the first beta in you know, World War II. And it's a shame because I was really looking forward to that. I was really looking forward to this sort of fun, man, where you just can't get enough of the game. And this is what we had. If you play the original, you know, COD 4 and also World at War, well, the first Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2. I mean, all those old school games, man, were like so good and so much fun, and you just keep playing and playing, and it was just so much fun, and it never got boring. With these newer games, I mean, for example, Advanced Warfare, which is made by the same people that just made, you know, World War II. Like, it was okay, yeah, a little future of the stuff, you know, and all this stuff, but such a boring game, and the map layout was horrible. So I think it's a sledgehammer. Whoever is in charge of creating these maps, man, I don't know. They need to bring more people. they need to bring other people who bring more ideas because they're just so boring. So, but anyway, so now that we are here in World War II, or Call of Duty World War 2 looks nicer. I know, looks nicer. But look at the gun. See, it looks different. The running animation, it's different. The gun, the FOV, field of view of the gun, is also different. Looks like it's closer to you. It's like, you know, it's like looks bigger. So, and also the reload animation is a little bit different. Well, yeah, way different. So I thought it was pretty cool. You know, the difference between the two. In this one, you can see more of the soldier's hand, and World of War is just a tiny bit of his hand, but over here you can see a little bit more. So just a little different, right? But anyways, so I'm not trying to trash, you know, this game, because I do love, you know, Call of Duty. Well, I don't love it, but I like it. You know, I think it's fun to play. You know, it's always fun just to come over here, you know, get some kills, and that's it. You know, nothing too crazy. And I have played all the games ever since COD 4 until now, you know, and I did a bit of Infinite Warfare. It was alright. But there was one thing that really got me frustrated. Well, one of the things that really got me frustrated while playing this game, the beta actually, was the engine itself. It felt like really clunky. My gameplay in World of War, I was playing sensitivity, is it either 6 or 7? On this one I'm on 8, and it just feels like so slow and so clunky. And also, well, us console players, we have aim assist, and I never had a problem with aim assist. Never even touched it. Never, like, whatever it came, like with the game, that's the way that I played it, and it was fine for me. And all these years, man, all this bunch of Call of Duties that I played, never had an issue with it. Always was about the sensitivity, and always talk like, you know, probably 6, 7. I don't think I ever played an 8. Always more like 7. 7 was fits my game style for some reason. But anyways, when I started playing this game, I just felt so like lost. Like it just felt so weird that I didn't know what it was. Like I couldn't get on target. Everything was just like so, like I felt like I was being pulled out of the enemy, and oh, it was just when I was like aiming down the sides and just trying to go towards the enemy, you know, kind of quick just to kill him. It was kind of like going like really slow at some. It was just so weird, man. Like I don't know. So I tried like mess around with it, and now we have 2 options here for aim assist. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, this guy just did something to it, and it's just so weird. So I just started messing around with it. Like I turn it off, and one on, the other one off, then I switch around. It was just like horrible, man. And I don't know. So never had an issue with aim assist or the engine itself until this game. But that was just me. I don't know if you had the problem, but that was just me, and it took me a while to get used to it and to being able to do what I'm doing in this game, which is like, you know, kind of get some kills and very few deaths, and, you know, play the objective and have kind of fun in a way. But yeah, now the accuracy is a little better in this game, but it was just horrible for me, you know. But anyways, another complained by a lot of people, not so much me, I mean, a little bit, didn't like it that much, was the whole pick 10 system that they got going on in this game. Yeah, it's way different from past Call of Duty. It's like way different. Everything is more like preset. It's just weird. Maybe it will take a while, like a very long time to get used to it, maybe, but I did not like it. No, I was not very happy about it. You know, I kind of like some of the old stuff a little better in that department. You know, but I mean, it's not like completely horrible, but the other one seems more fun, I guess. More fun, less like preset, you know, type of thing. Look at this guy over here. We don't need these people. We don't need quick scopers, man. We need people who play the objective gladly. Or I'm happy that we were winning, because these are the guys who don't play the objective, and then these are the guys who make you play it harder, man. Who you have to, man, capture more flags, and you have to do everything everything is twice as hard because of the guys like that. But anyways, at least we were winning, you know. So what else happened in this game, man? Well, with map layout, man, I have to say that's my biggest thing. It was just so boring. I don't know. It just made the game like really really dull. You know, it's like, I mean, kudos to these guys for bringing, you know, World War II. You know, I like the idea, and I hope the other studios, you know, pick on this and start working on some of these. Maybe try World War Call of Duty World War II. That would be awesome. World War II. That would be very awesome. And I hope they don't ruin it. But I don't know. It's just the map layout did not like at all. It just very dull, and it's like this game is like soulless, you know. This some kind of cool score streak. This one is not bad, you know. It's alright. I did get the paratroopers the other day. Hopefully you watched the video. You know, like I got some kills by them. I still prefer the dogs. The dogs were just vicious, and they destroyed the enemy, man. Like there's no tomorrow. That was pretty fun. The incendiary shotgun shells are like really OP, and I think they have like too much range. You should keep it to shotgun range, which is close range. That's like a quick fix for the you know, stuff that they can do. But for me, once again, and for the third or fourth time, it's just the map layout. And yeah, so the only one that it was kind of okay, that it felt like Call of Duty, was the map in the snow. I think it's called the Ardennes Forest, and I remember the name because it reminds me Argonne Forest from Battlefield 1. But anyway, so that map felt okay, you know, like I said, more like Call of Duty type of map, and it was alright. But this one over here, which got a French name, and there was another one, the other one, I think the other one was like the worst. The other map, it was just like the worst map. It just, so I was trying to avoid that map as much as I could because it was just terrible. But I gotta say, a positive thing, the game mode, the war game mode, which I think the one in World War was better, but that game was pretty fun. You know, like you were like stuck into like a very confined area, you know, when either you're defending or attacking. It was just like, yes, a couple of LMGs on one side and or on each side, and it would just like, it would pretty cool if we have more space, maybe a bit more space, so you can flank the enemy or do some other stuff, you know. Or when you are trying to build the bridge, you know, having more room so your teammates can maybe flank the enemy and slow them down without having just to sit down on a turret, because there's not much you can do. That's your option right there. Same thing if you are defending the bridge. If you're attacking, then you get the turret and that's it. If you're defending, the same thing. So it's just a too like linear, like, you know, type of thing. It's just like, oh man, like I can't flank the enemy. What else am I gonna do? So a lot of people tend to, you know, snipe, but it's a cool idea. It's a cool idea. Hopefully, you know, the other options, you know, for war are a little better. But is this the worst Call of Duty? No, I don't think it's the worst. But is it the best, or is it gonna bring the franchise back? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. It just it's not quite there, you know. So I hope, like I said, Treyarch picks up, you know, this idea and makes World War II with Turk, you know, footprints and stuff, you know, better map layout, and it'll be way more fun. But the idea, it's good, and kudos for this guy to these guys for doing this. Hopefully they fix some of the problems and make the game more balanced and more fun. But once again, and it just, I don't think they can fix the maps now. I don't think they can fix it, and that's huge. That's huge. So, but anyway, so the game is just slowly coming to an end. We have fun over here. Like I said, the accuracy is coming back a little bit. It took me a while to get this, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's so strange in this game. So thank you for watching. Hope you just enjoyed this gameplay and commentary. My name is Wildchild, and I'll see you, my friend, on the next video. Maybe on weekend 2 of the private beta, things will get a little better. So we'll see, and I'll hope to see you in those videos in the comment section. All right, thank you for watching. Later.